And while you are doing that, as we get started with our announcements before our first presentation, I did want to share with anyone in the audience who's joining us this evening that Metro Health has been out on the mezzanine here at our historic courthouse and city hall this afternoon at the council's invitation, administering free vaccinations against the flu virus. And as I walked by just a few moments ago, they had administered over 50 vaccinations this afternoon and evening. And so I just got mine a few hours ago, and they will be here through 6:30. So if there are any members of the community that would like to get their free flu vaccination, we encourage you to do so. And please take advantage of that opportunity before they close down their stations out there at 6:30. I did want you to be aware as well, colleagues and community members, that on November 1st, Metro Health will have a broad community effort for flu vaccination at the Lentz Public Health Center, the East Community Center, and Plaza Mariachi on November 1st. So be on the lookout for that, and please take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, so speaking of public health, I am pleased that we will be honoring a Metro Health employee, Angie Thompson, with a resolution and presentation this evening. The resolution is presented by Public Health and Safety Committee Chairwoman Erin Evans. Ms. Evans, you are recognized.
Thank you. I'd love for, here she is right here, Ms. Thompson, to come on up. All right, very good. I've got some folks assigned here to read, and so I'll transition as we go along. But this was a resolution that was passed during our last term, and fortunately, Ms. Thompson agreed to come and have the presentation during this term, so I really appreciate that. But this is resolution number RS 2023-2397, a resolution honoring Angie Thompson for her leadership as the Director of Behavioral Health and Wellness Division at the Metro Public Health Department. Whereas Angie Thompson served Metro Public Health as the Director of the Behavioral Health and Wellness BHW Division, which she led for 14 years from 2008 until her retirement in July of 2022. And whereas her vision, work, and accomplishments are broad and far-reaching and will continue to shape Metro Nashville's approach to the behavioral health and well-being of its residents. And Councilmember Huffman.
Whereas during her tenure, 5 awards were received from the private and public sectors, honoring the innovative work of ACE Nashville, the Suicide Prevention, and the African American Communities Coalition and Advocacy for Children's Mental Health. And whereas she was charged with aligning MPHD's BHW division with Public Health 3.0, which focuses on expanding beyond direct care to engagement with community partners to address complex public health needs, including behavioral health needs.
Whereas a highly effective convener and strategist, Angie has led the development of a community-engaged and responsive behavioral health system, which includes pioneering the use of monitoring mental health crisis and overdose injuries and death countywide, fueling a public health data-to-action approach to mobilize community action to improve behavioral health systems, prevent and mitigate the impact of trauma and adverse childhood experiences, prevent suicide, decriminalize mental illness and addiction, respond to the epidemic of fatal and non-fatal overdoses, and link individuals to resources and care, all issues with citywide impact. And
whereas she has led the mobilization of community action to strengthen infrastructure and form strategic partnerships across public and private sectors and interfacing with multiple Metro departments, she has engaged community partners and those with lived experience to identify needs, priorities, and strategies to shape the ongoing work of the behavioral health system's change in the community. And
whereas BHW developed and leveraged partnerships and created a sustainable infrastructure to address near and long-term gaps and needs. This has been accomplished through evidence-based consensus building and a collective impact approach. And
whereas under her leadership, the Behavioral Health and Wellness Division served as a catalyst for the development and implementation of evidence-based and award-winning initiatives that address decriminalizing mental health conditions, substance abuse disorders, and childhood trauma by engaging hundreds of organizations across Metro, building performance data systems to monitor the incidence of mental health crisis and overdoses, measure results, and restructure first responder services for those with behavioral health needs, as well as the crisis continuum and available treatment. And
whereas she has accrued numerous accomplishments, some noteworthy achievements reflecting her leadership and influence can be summarized across 3 areas that have shaped services, engagement, and policy in Metro Nashville. Countywide decision-making to improve access to services for all communities, Behavioral Health and Wellness Advisory Council, established by Executive Order in 2018, Countywide Behavioral Health Needs Assessment, data to action initiatives to decriminalize mental health conditions, address the rapid escalation of overdose fatalities, prioritize adverse childhood experiences, and provide resources to address suicide in African American communities. Through community mental health systems improvement to decriminalize mental health conditions and reduce the number of social, emotional, and behavioral health crises requiring intervention, an overdose prevention and response program, focusing on overdose reduction through timely surveillance, rapid linkage to care and data, informed stakeholder coordination. Additionally, overseeing the creation of one of the first called the Overdose Fatality Review Panels, one of the first in Tennessee.
Founding member 2015 of ACE Nashville, focused on the prevention and mitigation of adverse childhood experiences. Founding co-chair 2009, Suicide Prevention in African American Faith Communities Coalition, which works to reduce suicide in the African American community by engaging faith communities in suicide prevention efforts.
Policy guidance and implementation, served as inaugural public sector co-chair of the BHWAC, and served on the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services, the TDMHSAS, Statewide Policy and Planning Council, and as Vice Chair of Region 4 TDMHSAS Policy and Planning Council. And whereas it is fitting and that the Metropolitan Council recognize Angie Thompson and her immeasurable contributions to Nashville and Davidson County on the occasion of her retirement. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Council of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County.
Section 1, that the Metropolitan County Council hereby goes on record as recognizing Angie Thompson for her dedication to the well-being of Nashville residents, congratulating her on her retirement and extending her best wishes. Section 2, the resolution shall take effect from and after its adoption. The welfare of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County requiring it.
Thank you. This is such a tremendous honor, and I would like to acknowledge and thank our new mayor, who I actually had the pleasure to serve many years ago on the Homelessness Commission with him. So that was exciting. And then also our new vice mayor and speaker pro tem, and Councilwoman Evans, in terms of her support of all the work that happened in the Behavioral Health and Wellness Division of the Health Department. Her leadership has been tremendous. All the members of the committee for Public Health and Public Safety, I think one of the things that the work reflects is really that intersection of public health and public safety, as well as involving community members and a really true public-private partnership something that no one sector can alone achieve. So again, thank you so much to all of you for your service to the community and for this wonderful honor this evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Thompson, and thank you, Councilwoman Evans, for organizing, honoring her. Colleagues, for announcements, we're just going to raise our hands to be recognized, and I will make a note of the order in which you do so. If this is just for announcements of events, whether in your district or in the community that have a nexus with the work that we do here. Okay, Councilmember Taylor, you are recognized, and then it will be Ms. Vo, Ms. Toombs, then Ms. Gamble, then Mr. Coopin. Yes, sir, you're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. Got a few announcements. On Sunday, October 22nd at noon, Open Streets will be in North Nashville on Arthur Avenue, and that will take place from Arthur and Buchanan all the way down to Arthur and Monroe and kind of snake around 10th to Jefferson Street. Crossroads Campus will be opening up their headquarters and they're open, but they'll have a ribbon cutting on October 26th, Thursday, October 26th at 10:30. And then there's a baby fair, Saturday, November 4th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm trying to find where. Actually, if you go to my website at www.votebrandontaylor.com, I have that information there. So that is all. Thank you so much, Vice Chair.
Thank you, Councilman Taylor. Ms. Vo, you're recognized.
Thank you so much, Madam President. On tomorrow at 4 p.m., we'll be doing an Edge Hill Soccer mini pitch dedication at the Edge Hill Park over there, and very excited for that. On October 25th, we'll be having a stand-up Nashville. We'll be doing a centering on the community in the CBA at 6 o'clock at 50 Forward. And then on Saturday, October 28th, we will be having We Fest, which is for Williamson, Edmondson, and we're very excited for that. It's an annual festival, and it'll be at the Homesite Park, located at 1450 14th Avenue South. And then later that day, you can head over to Wedgwood, Houston, and they'll be having the Snap Neighbor Day and Fall Fest at 3:30. And then we're going to end the month, October 29th, at the Church of Messiah with a Halloween at 12 o'clock noon. Thank you so much. There's a lot happening in District 17.
There is. That sounds fun. Councilwoman Toombs, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Vice Mayor. On next Tuesday, October the 24th at 6 p.m. is the monthly District 2 community meeting. It will take place in the William D. Bodenhamer Building, which is at 2231 26th Avenue North. It houses the North Precinct. We'll be meeting in the community room. If you cannot attend in person, you can attend via Zoom. The link for the Zoom is tinyurl.com/D, the number 2, capital O, capital C, capital T, 24, capital T, capital H. D2, October 24th.
I'm impressed with that. Are you reading that from somewhere, or you just pull that right out of your head?
They're usually pretty similar. My short URLs, tiny
Good
URLs.
night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, if you can't do Zoom, the meeting will also be live streamed on my Facebook page. So there are 3 ways that you can view the meeting, or you can watch the video afterwards. It'll be saved on my Facebook page as well.
Thank you, Councilwoman Toombs. Councilwoman Gamble, you're recognized.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. I'd like to announce that there will be a District 3 quarterly meeting on October 24th at 6 p.m. It'll be held at the Parkwood Community Center at 3220 Bellevue Drive, and we'll have representatives from NDOT and Metro Water there to talk about issues in the district. Also, I'd like to invite council members and the community to the Hank Snow Rainbow Ranch Historical Marker Unveiling. It will be on October 21st at 1 p.m. at 312 East Marthona Road. We'll have a presentation and refreshments and entertainment. So we invite everyone to come out on October 21st to the Hank Snow Rainbow Ranch historical marker and unveiling. And we'll be sending out an invitation to council members for that as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gamble. Councilman Coopin, you are recognized next. After that, it will be Councilman Bradford and Councilman Druffel, then Mr. Harrell and Mr. Nash. Go ahead, Mr.
Thank you, Madam President. Just want to, first of all, second what Councilmember Taylor said about Walk Bike Nashville's open streets. It goes right in front of my home, so come wave at my house and come hang out with us. We're going to have a good time on Sunday. Additionally, this Saturday, October 21st, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the 15th Avenue Baptist Church will be the first District 19 Town Hall. So anybody that wants to come out to hear updates on District 19, concerns, questions, et cetera, is invited to come attend with us. And then lastly, voting is open and underway for the participatory budget. This is an opportunity for all Nashvillians 14 and up. So 14 and older can vote in this. Each district has an idea that was put forward onto the participatory budget ballot. There's been almost 3,000 votes so far. Voting is open at pbnash.com through November 30th. So please encourage people to come and vote for your favorite projects. You get to pick up to 5. So check that out. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Councilman Coopin. Councilman Bradford, you're next.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. As a reminder for residents of District 13, this Saturday, the 21st, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. is my monthly office hours. I'll be at the Dunkin' Donuts there on Briley Parkway. So looking forward for everybody to come out. And also as a reminder that on December 7th at 6 p.m. at Arlington United Methodist Church will be my first quarterly town hall of this year. And I have guests from the planning department come talk about land use and overlays and all that fun stuff. So mark that on your calendars and come on out.
Thank you, Councilman Bradford. Councilman Druffel, you're next, followed by Councilman Harrell. Sorry.
Thank you. District 23, Westmead Neighborhood Association meetings on the 26th of October at 6:30 p.m. at Belmead United Methodist. We're just looking forward to everybody to come out and having one of our first community meetings in this term. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Druffel. Councilman Harrell.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So we have District 8, we have a developer meeting. It's a second community meeting. It is for 4057 Maxwell Road. I'm asking that all my constituents and the constituents within that area attend. It will be held via Zoom. I posted a link on Facebook and also mailers went out as well.
Okay, thank you, sir. Councilman Nash, you're recognized, followed by Councilwoman Weiner.
Thank you, Madam Chairman, Vice Mayor. District 27 will be having a community meeting on Monday, October 30th at Christ Lutheran Church, 299 Haywood Lane, Nashville. That starts at 6:30. We're going to have Miss Allman from Water Services there to talk about some of the issues that I hear about a lot in regard to water, some of the bills and care of the water drainage system.
Thank you, Councilman Nash. Council Lady Weiner, you're next, followed by Council Lady Stiles. Ms. Kimbrough, were you seeking to be recognized earlier? Okay, you will be after Ms. Stiles and then Ms. Porterfield. Thank you. Ms. Weiner, you are next. You're recognized.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. I appreciate it. Just wanted to let everybody know in the Bellevue community that on October 26th from 5 until 7, you have an opportunity to meet your Bellevue area council members. So come out and say hello to Councilmember Suara, Councilmember Hill, Councilman Jason Spain, Councilwoman Sandra Ewing, and Councilman Tom Druffel, and me. We will also have Vice Mayor Henderson and Mayor O'Connell on hand to visit with us, so come out and have a cocktail. I'm kidding, a mocktail. And also just visit. We'll be there from 5 to 7. and we look forward to seeing you then. Additionally, on October 28th, Saturdays with Sherry is coming back, and we'll be at the Bellevue Community Center from 9 until 10. So come visit with us and let me know what's on your mind. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman Weiner. Ms. Porterfield, was you or then Ms. Stiles? I've got Ms. Stiles next. Thank you, Ms. Stiles. You're recognized.
Thank you very much, Vice Mayor. I have two announcements. One is next Friday, October 27th. Some of you may have heard, Tanger Outlets are opening in Nashville. They are opening in District 32. So we would love to have you, your family, your friends, and everyone you know come and spend some money. So the outlets open on Friday at 10 a.m. And you each should have a Tanger tote bag to get yourself ready to start filling it. So my second comment is in regards to the trip that I just took and came back this morning at midnight from Magdeburg, Germany. And I wanted to let you all know it was through Sister Cities. It was an amazing opportunity to learn about another country, their municipality. Their mayor and vice mayor, the first time, are both women. So that was a phenomenal opportunity to meet them. And actually for Women's Caucus, we're going to have a Zoom with them to talk about female leadership in Germany in the upcoming months. We talked about transportation. We had a chance, they had a Nashville Days Festival. They had a music festival. We actually had a Nashville musician come and perform. And so former Mayor Bill Purcell was there. He actually got that relationship started. And Council Member Allen isn't in the room. I really wanted her to be here because they had a copy of the resolution that she sponsored for Magdeburg back in 2014. So that was also nice to see. And I have some goodies for you when I'm not sleeping, standing up, as I am right now. I have some chocolates from Germany at our next meeting. Thank you, Vice Mayor. Oh, actually, I should say what the chocolates are going to be about, since I'm not going to talk about them at the next meeting. Okay. But they're called Magdeburg Hemispheres, and they were created, they're based on the vacuum experiment created by the mayor and German scientist Otto von Guericke. And basically, they were two steel spheres, and they had horses trying to pull them apart. The vacuum was holding the spheres together, and so the candy is two pieces of chocolate, and you have to turn it to pull it open and get to the goodness inside. So interesting little fun fact.
Very intriguing. And welcome back from Magdeburg, Germany, our sister city. Councilwoman Porterfield, you're recognized, and then Councilwoman Kimbrough. And that, colleagues, will have to conclude our announcement time as we are coming up on 6:30. You're recognized, Ms. Porterfield.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. I just wanted to send a congratulations to my two-time alma mater, the Tennessee State University, on their successful homecoming festivities last week. They were victorious 24-17, beat Norfolk State University. I also wanted to make sure that we congratulated the Grand Marshals that presided over the parade. And thank you to the Metro Council members and Vice Mayor that came out to represent the Metro Council at the TSU parade. And a congratulations to Turner Nash, Rosetta Perry, and former council member Brenda Gilmore, who were all honored as Grand Marshals for the parade. And lastly, the Tennessee State University Alumni Association is hosting a Dine Out for Charity night at Sedona. So every Monday in the month of October, you can go to Sedona for lunch or dinner for 50% off select entrees, and a portion of your meal will go to Tennessee State University Alumni Association. So hope to see y'all there.
Thank you, Councilwoman Porterfield. Councilwoman Kimbrough, you're recognized for announcement.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. I'd just like to announce 3 upcoming meetings in District 1. There will be a meeting on October 23rd. There will be a combo with District 1 and District 10. We'll have that together. It'll be at 6 p.m. at the Jolton First Baptist Church in Jolton, Tennessee. Then the next day on October 24th, we will have a District 1 community-wide meeting at 6 o'clock at Hobson United Methodist Church on Clarksville Pike. And this coming Thursday, the 19th, we will have a District 1 meeting at the Bordeaux Library Thursday, 6 o'clock. and it's pertaining to, it's geared toward Haynes Park. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kimbrough. Okay, colleagues, that will conclude our announcements period, and stay tight. We will be back with the start of the meeting in just a few minutes. Thank you.